Alright guys, I am doing my Web 2.0 tool on TimeToast, which is an app that I had never really heard of, but it's really neat to use for students of all ages really. But if you go to timetoast.com, this is what will pop up, and you have the option to sign up for an account. You can have a free account, which is what I did, or you have the option of signing up for a basic account, which is $5.99 a month, or you can do the pro plan, which is $8.99 a month, and you just have more features and the ads would not be there that you'll see on the sides here in a minute. But I just have the free account, and once you have created your account, you can sign in. Alright, and this is the dashboard that you will see pop up. In order to use TimeToast, basically it's just a way to make a virtual timeline. This is one that I created for my first grade students that I teach on Alexander Graham Bell. In first grade, there's a part of one of our reading units where we talk about biographies, and I thought this would be a neat one that could go along with our lesson. When you create your timeline, you have the option of making it public, or you can just save it as a draft for yourself. And depending on what kind of account that you sign up for, it kind of depends on how many of those drafts that you can have saved. But anyway, here is one about Alexander Graham Bell, and I've just listed some of the important facts that we learned about, and then at the bottom down here it kind of shows you a starting date and an end date. So I thought that was really neat. You can, let me go back to the dashboard for a minute. Once you've finished it, like I said, you can make it public so that people can search, and you can kind of find some different things that might be useful for your classroom. I thought it would be really neat. Like, I've done this for first grade students, but it'd be neat to have older students maybe create their own timeline about something that maybe you've covered in class. You could use it for all different kinds of things. You could use, the life cycle of a plant, or of a particular animal. A biography, obviously, it kind of lends itself well for that. But if you go to the public timeline, you can kind of see some things people have already created, and they're broken down into categories, which is helpful. Politics, science and technology, art and culture, history. So you can kind of search what you might be interested in looking for and seeing if there's one already created for you. But if you go back to dashboard. If you want to create your own timeline, you come over here to add timeline, and then you could give yourself a title. I'm not sure what we could do one about maybe Helen Keller. Okay. Here is an option for you to upload a photo. Okay. And then you would hit create timeline. Okay, so once you have created your timeline, you can go in here to add an event or a time span, and you could title it whatever you want to title it. You can give a description, add a link, photos obviously, and then you can put the dates that each event occurs. So then it will put it in order once you've created that event on your timeline. Once you're finished, obviously you can publish it like I said, or you can just save it as a draft. But because my account is a free account, you can only have one draft saved at a time. So I had kind of made one that I was playing around with earlier. So yeah, But anyway, just that's a quick overview of TimeToast.